This is a picture right here, but there are plenty of wonderful pictures of you two enjoying your lives together when you can be together. I'll start with you, Drake. How did this friendship start, and will we continue to see further wardrobe changes down the road between you two?
Okay, so true story. The first time I was asked to go to a WWE show to have a meeting with the powers that be, have a meeting with Vince McMahon, I was very nervous. It was my first day with the company, so I'm minding my P's and Q's. I've got there early, got my bag, and I walk into the dressing room. I think it was Newark, New Jersey. And I walk in, and sitting there by the male talent monitor is this giant of a man dressed in an elf costume. And that was the first person out of the roster that I saw. And I stood outside because I was petrified because this man is a giant. And I'm like, is this guy going to be nice? Is he going to be a gentle giant? Or is he going to be one of them? And you hear all these stories about the WWE locker room, like, get out! And I'm like, oh, God. Like, so I just waited outside and hoped that big, enormous elf went away. He didn't.
No, I didn't. I went gallivanting all over the streets reenacting the Elf movie.
Yes, he did.
I got to jump in for a second. Braun, why were you dressed as an elf at that point in time?
So at that point, we were just throwing stuff at the wall like we like to do at WWE for content, and we thought it'd be funny to do a parody of dressing me up like the Will Ferrell character Elf and doing some of the parody skits out of that. I did the one scene out of the movie where he called the little guy the small man, and they used Drew Gulak for that, and we reenacted that scene to where, we reenacted and had all the things, but instead of in the movie, Will Ferrell gets beat up, so we reversed it and I beat up Drew Gulak, and we went on and carried on.
I didn't mean to interrupt, Drake, but now we have context of why Braun was in an elf costume. So, Drake, I'll let you pick that story back up now. You see Braun, you see him in the elf costume, but it was your first time, and I'll let you pick this up here. You see him there, you're going to meet Vince McMahon, but how did you become friends off of that?
Well, I think he just kind of he was. I know this sounds ridiculous, but the big man's on my level, and he will always tell you that he is a 7-foot version of me, which is not good. I'm just pointing that out. Like, if there was a 7-foot version of me, that's not good. But then we're both at the opposite ends of the. We've both been through similar things in life due to one being at this end of the scale and one being down here. So it's one day I asked me to jump in his car service with him because it's 4 hours, and he wanted some company. So we got in the car. We had a long chat. We had a long chat about life, long chat about everything, and like. To quote his favorite actors, did we just become best friends?
The moral of the story is I really bullied him into being my friend. He didn't really have a choice. I kind of forced him into the car, and I forced him to drink beers, but then we fell in love with each other.